Hello students, welcome to maths class. So today we are dealing with the linear differential equations. So in this linear differential equations, first we have to see the problem, and with that we have to confirm that the given problem is linear differential form or not. Okay, so when we can say the given differential equation is in linear form, if the given equation is in the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q, it should be in this form. Given problem is in that form, then compare it with this one and find out p and q. Once you got your p value, find out the integrating factor. What is the formula for integrating factor? This is the formula for integrating factor. Integrating factor is equal to e to the power of integration of p dx. So for this, first you find out integration of p dx value, then e to the power of integration of p dx, that is your integrating factor. Once we got integrating factor, we will take our general solution. Y is equal to integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c we will take. Okay, so the key thing is, first we have to find p and q values. Once we got p, integrating factor. So key point is integrating factor. If we get integrating factor, we can easily solve the problem, isn't it? So come on, now come to this question. So many times repeated question, 7 marks question from this linear differential equations. So come on, the given equation is, so given, actually it is a differential equation. Given differential equation is, what is given differential equation? 1 plus x square dy by dx plus y is equal to e to the power of tan inverse x. So if we observe our linear differential form, it starts with dy by dx. Only dy by dx must be there. But our problem contains, along with dy by dx, 1 plus x square. So we have to divide both sides with 1 plus x square. So come on, how we will do it? 1 plus x square dy by dx plus y is equal to e to the power of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square by 1 plus x square. Now write separately. Then we will have 1 plus x square dy by dx by 1 plus x square plus 1 by 1 plus x square into y is equal to e to the power of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x square cancel. So your equation is dy by dx plus 1 by 1 plus x square y is equal to e to the power of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square. Exactly in your linear form. Is of the form, which form? Dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Okay, so what is your p now? Therefore p is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square and q is equal to, what is your q place we are having? E to the power of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square. Okay, so once we got p and q, what I said? First you find out integral p dx, so that we can get our integrating factor. So integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx. What is this? It is direct formula. It is tan inverse x. Okay, we can write capital or small, both are same. So therefore now you take your integrating factor. Integrating factor is equal to e to the power of p dx. So e to the power of, come on, we got integral p dx as tan inverse x. So once we got integrating factor, we will write general solution. Therefore, general solution is, it is a formula you have to by heart. General solution for linear differential equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. Okay, so y into integrating factor, we are having e to the power of tan inverse x is equal to integral q. What is q? E to the power of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square into integrating factor. What is our integrating factor? Into e to the power of tan inverse x into dx plus c. Okay, is equal to integration of e to the power of tan inverse x into e to the power of tan inverse x. We are multiplying same value 2 times, that means square, isn't it? So it is e to the power of tan inverse x whole square by 1 plus x square dx plus c. So now we have to find this integral. So how we will find this integral? You take t is equal to tan inverse x. Okay, so differentiating with respect to x, dt by dx is equal to, it is 1 by 1 plus x square. So then send dx that side, dt is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. So observe your value, e to the power of tan inverse x whole square into 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. So in its place we can take a dt, right? So therefore your integral is, come on, e to the power of t whole square into dt plus c. So e to the power of t whole square, a to the power of m whole to the power of n is a to the power of m into n. So it is integral e to the power of 2t dt plus c. You know the formula of integral e to the power of 2t is e to the power of 2t by 2 plus c. Okay, so is equal to e to the power of 2. What is our t? We have taken t is equal to tan inverse x. So it is tan inverse x by 2 plus c. And what is this? This side we are having y into e to the power of tan inverse x. So we can divide both sides. Okay, first you take 2 as LCM and send this side, right? So it is 2y e to the power of tan inverse x is equal to e to the power of 2 tan inverse x. Okay, so e to the power of 2t, yes. So we can write e to the power of 2t as, again here, so that we can cancel, otherwise we can keep this answer as it is, right? Plus 2c is equal to 0. Otherwise here you can write in place of 2t, right, e to the power of t whole square you can write, and you can cancel the answer. Like that also you can do. Okay, so you take e to the power of 2t is there, right? So you write e to the power of t whole square. That means e to the power of tan inverse x whole square. So both sides, if we divide with e to the power of tan inverse x, it will get cancelled. Like that also we can do. Okay, so this is the answer of your question. Okay, so what is meant by linear differential equations means any equation is in the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q is called the linear differential equation. So in this chapter in this, from this differential equation, any question is in that form, we will consider that as a linear differential form. Small changes we have to do sometimes, right? They will give, see in this problem here it is given that 1 plus x square dy by dx plus y is equal to e to the power of tan inverse x. So our linear differential equation starts with dy by dx, but here we are having 1 plus x square into dy by dx. So that's why we divided, right? That means the problem, given problem is reduced into linear differential equation. Even in previous problem also dy by dx is there. After that two terms are there, means maximum it will be in the form of linear differential equation, right? So we have to convert it, we have to reduce it into linear differential form by multiplying, by dividing some terms, right? So here by dividing 1 plus x square we reduced the equation into purely into linear differential form, linear differential equation form. Dy by dx plus py is equal to qc dy by dx, right? One term into y is equal to another term. So with that we will get our p and q values. We need p and q values in finding the solution of the linear differential equations. Once we know p value, right, so you find out integral p dx value. So integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx is, it is a standard form, right? So integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx is, it is a formula, standard formula tan inverse x. So you got integral p dx, then you find out integrating factor. So what is integrating factor? E to the power of integral p dx. So already we got integral p dx is tan inverse x. So e to the power of tan inverse x is integrating factor. Once we got integrating factor, means 90% work is done in these linear differential equations. Why? Our solution is with respect to integrating factor. So general solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. So come on, integrating factor y into integrating factor, integration of q. What is our q? After comparison we got q is equal to this one substituted into integrating factor into dx plus c. So e to the power of tan inverse x into e to the power of tan inverse x, same value is multiplying 2 times, right? So it means square. So e to the power of tan inverse x whole square, okay, by 1 plus x square into dx plus c. So whenever it is like that, we have to find its integration. If you observe, derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So we will go for substitution method. Only with the practice, already we got this type of questions for 2 marks in integrals, isn't it? So whenever if we take the derivative of one term, we will get another term in the question, we will go for substitution, isn't it? So here clearly if we take tan inverse x, derivative of tan inverse x, we are going to get 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. Okay, so for that sake we will go for substitution. T is equal to tan inverse x. So dt by dx is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square, and dt is 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. So we can write, see this one, we can write this as e to the power of tan inverse x whole square into 1 by 1 plus x square into dx plus c. Can we write? Yes. So if you observe, if you have taken t is equal to tan inverse x, you got dt is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square dx. So this is 1 by 1 plus x square dx is nothing but dt. Okay. So therefore we can write that as e to the power of t whole square dt plus c. A to the power of m whole to the power of n, isn't it? So a to the power of m whole to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n we will take. So e to the power of t whole square t into 2 or 2t, right? E to the power of, generally first we will write number, then we will write letter. So e to the power of 2t dt plus c. Okay, so integral e to the power of 2t is e to the power of 2t by 2. So plus c. So actually we can stop here, but whenever substitution problem is there, I said in t place we have to substitute the value. Why? Question is in terms of x means answer also must be in terms of x, not in terms of t. So you have to substitute your t value, right? So e to the power of 2, t value is tan inverse x by 2 plus c. Take the LCM as a 2 and send it to this side. You will get your required answer. Okay, getting my point? So this is your linear differential equations. Actually solving linear differential problems are little bit easy when compared to non-homogeneous problems, that too case 3, right? It will be very lengthy, and before going to case 3 you have to check case 1 and case 2. If case 1 and case 2 are not satisfied, then only you can go for case 3. Okay, so but linear differential equation means just if you see the question you will get the idea. Dy by dx is there, after that two terms are there, means definitely this question belongs to linear differential equation. Sometimes the question will be exactly not in that form, but after some small changes, multiplying or dividing with some term, that question will be reduced into, that equation will be reduced into linear differential equations. Okay, with practice you will know all these things. And see, once again we are using all the integral formulas while dealing integrals. I said no, so if you know integrals formulas perfectly, then you can solve integration chapter very easily, definite integration chapter very easily, and differential equations also very easily. You should know the formulas of differentiation as well as integration formulas. Okay, so practice these problems perfectly. Okay, so just compare it. If it is not in perfect form, just reduce it into linear differential form, then compare it with your dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Find out your p value, q value, right? Once you got your p value, find out integral p dx value. Once you got integral p dx value, find out integrating factor. So integrating factor is e to the power of integral p dx. Okay, so then general solution formula you have to by heart. The general solution for the linear differential equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. Already we got our integrating factor. Substitute this side, integration value will come. We have to solve that integral value by using our standard form. So if it is not in our directly standard form, we have to adopt some methods. See, I have taken substitution and I reduced, at the end again I got the formula in standard form, right? So once you got the integral formula in standard form, you will know it, so you can write your answer. But if substitution is taken, means after getting the answer you have to substitute t value also in the solution. Okay, so practice these problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.